In this video with the Losi Promoto X, we are putting on a brand new, this is the radiator front support here, a common part that folks are breaking so far. So here it is, GPM is offering it already. They're first to the market with an aluminum upgrade. I'm going to show you the steps of what it takes to get this part in there and get it all replaced. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Troy. This is Roadside RC. You'll tend to find me bashing and crawling and drifting and racing, plus doing product review videos and how-tos. First step with this is we're going to actually get the guy off because we're going to need to get these plastic panels off on both sides. Fortunately, the rider comes off pretty easy. If you pull the shirt up, there is a pin right here in the front. There's a body clip. You can then push out the clip that holds his top torso and just pivot him all the way up. The bottom torso, this is a quarter turn and comes off, and then his whole legs and everything, easy separation. So very easy to do with that. For these body panels, I'm going to use my 2mm. And that whole panel comes off super easy. Next up is the 2.5mm. For the screw in the bottom, it actually is a pass-through, so you need another wrench to come over here on the other side. And then at that point, you have this barrel on one side, and over on this side, you have the other screw. These two are going together across that whole bottom. With that, this should now just come and slide right out. You can actually pick the whole front of the vehicle up and pull that part out. I'm going to take a pause here in the middle of the video to say thank you to the members that have joined the Roadside RC community. If you're curious to learn more about it, there's a join button down below. Let's get back to it. We get this GPM part out of the package. We can then compare them and really see that yes, indeed, they look very, very similar. You can see it has an extra cutout here. Not too sure why they did that, but it does have an extra cutout. And otherwise, it looks just right. And you'll notice that one of these is already fallen out for me, but there's these little bushings in here. We're going to want to take those out and transfer them over to the new part. As we reassemble it, we're going to bring this up. Slide the part right down there in place. Make sure everything lines up beautifully. I'm going to put in one of the top ones first because that'll help hold this upper part where we want it. With that, I'm going to use a small screwdriver to help align the bottom here. And then we're going to slide the pin and put the screw in. This is metal on metal, so I'm going to use just a dab of Loctite on that. Before I bolt these last panels on, I'm just coming in here making sure that this does still move freely, right? Because that is part of the crash structure of the vehicle. So I want to make sure that that does move freely, and it still does. Just like that, it's all fixed up, ready to go. If you have any questions about what I did or how I did it, please feel free to leave a comment down in the video description and I'll be happy to help. Curious about anything else with the Losi Promoto MX, I have a playlist that should be popping up here to your right. You can go catch it there. Thank you and goodbye.